G'day, boys. What's good, guys? What's good? What's good? Kenny's the first one in the house. Nice one, mate. Good work. Good to see you, Timmy. How are you, brother? What's up? What's up? Oh, that's a bit too big, isn't it? Got a new toilet ladle for scooping out. Okay, all right. That's a good one, Kenny. That's a good way to start it. Straight away. Oh, my God. What is this song called? No idea, mate. It's from the YouTube backend library. I'll check for you and let you know. Water Tossle. Goat Hooves have entered the chat. What's up, Alex? How are you, brother? What's good, man? Let's get through some of the housekeeping first. It looks like the bet will go ahead. Mood lifted by the intro song as per usual. That's it, good, man. Looks like we're going to have a good Friday stream. Let's kick off some of the housekeeping. It looks like the members of the channel have accepted the challenge and that we are going to be going ahead with our bet for the Magomed Ankalaev Alex Pereira fight, which is pretty exciting. Secondly, I have got the stream open in two windows. I've got this window here that I'm going to keep up with and try and read every single one, but we have seen it. Sometimes it does get a little bit busy in here. So if it does get a little bit busy, that's what donations are for. I've got a second window open, and if you donate, I'll see it straight away, and your comment will get read straight away. You get to skip the line with the power of money, like a video game. Anyway, now that's done, let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. We'll see how this Friday stream turns out. So, Kenny, I'm happy that you were here early for this one, dude, because you're the one that actually wanted the Pokemon card stream today. You're the one that wanted a little bit of content. So that's what we're going to be going with for the next hour. We're going to be taking UFC fighters from UFC Saudi Arabia next weekend and turning them into Pokemon cards. Should be good, man. Should be good. Hang on, I got to blow my nose. Like I have some tissues right under my laptop here. Don't ask me why. All right, let's do this. Let's get into it. I must abstain from that vote, Dougie, as I stated in my extravagant nonsense comment. That was not nonsense at all. That's the kind of detailed stuff that we're looking for in the interactions on the channel, Tim. That is exactly what we were looking for, and I get it, dude. I get it. But if you're gonna want to bring it up to debate, you need to come with something else, don't you? You can't just be like, nah, man, this is a bad idea. You got to bring a counter idea. Like, Nacho was the one that came up with the idea of chucking on an Alex Pereira meme as well, because he wasn't happy with just the foot meme being on the line. Nice. I wrapped up my day too. I'm going to watch this, chill, and then I'm going to fall asleep. Nice one, Kenny, you bloody ripper. Nice one, mate. Nice one. What time is it where you're watching from, Kenny, mate? What time zone are you in? All right, let us skip over to the Pokemon cards. Now, I got to bring up good old... I got to bring up UFC Saudi Arabia on Tapology here for a second. So, oh, I see what happens when I do that. Okay, let's put that there and put that there. And then I'll bring up Tapology here. Here we go. And then we'll see who's actually on the Fight Night card for Saudi Arabia. Jesus, it's nearly 1 o'clock in the morning. Well done, Kenny, man. Thanks for staying up for late for me. Imagine buying a $600 ticket to UFC 312. Those announced fight nights look like 10s compared to it. Dude, UFC 312, the back row is not $600. The very back row, Alex, last time I checked, was up to $900 for the Aussies. Insane, man. Insane. What's up, Larry? How are you, brother? What's good, man? What's good? East number one, brother. Like half your viewers are East Coast. Yeah, it feels like it. I feel like I get a lot of East Coast viewers. I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe the West Coast viewers from California. Yeah, they're probably... I'm probably too based for them. I put you to bed. That's concerning. That is concerning. I stay up because of the... Jesus Christ. Just under 1 whole gram of caffeine. That's too much, Kenny. Although I wonder how much... I drink a lot of coffee, so I wonder how much caffeine I have during the day. Probably quite a bit. All right, should we start off with Lucas Tracy's favorite one? Shamil the Blob Gaziev. What kind of fighter of Shamil the Blob? Let's get a name in there first, right? Name Shamil the Blob. I feel like the blob needs to be in capitals, yeah. Shamil the Blob Gaziev. What about the other way? It seems both me and Nacho are attached to the feet but want different results for them. Nacho is a mod, so he has the power. It's not so much that he has the power, mate. It's just it was a funny idea that he came up with, you know. And I'm open to counter ideas for the lols, but we need counter ideas for the lols, you know. We can't take something away and not mix in something else for the fun. You know what I mean? 4 Celsius and a pot of Cuban coffee. That will keep you awake. Freezing cold night. And a cup of coffee, that'll keep you awake. I had a night terror last night. I woke up at 1 o'clock in the morning, absolutely convinced that I was running late for work. Yeah? Absolutely convinced that I was running late for work. Woke up at 1 o'clock in the morning, got dressed, packed my work bag, went into the kitchen, made a coffee, sculled a coffee, and then Jamie came out and she was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And I was like, I don't know. She's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I don't know. I've got to go to work. I'm late. I looked at the microwave and saw what time it was. Fuck, man. The worst, dude. So yeah, I had a horrible night's sleep last night. Now, we need a nice Shamil the Blob Gaziev photo to go in here. He is going to be just a standard type Pokemon because he hasn't got title aspirations yet. Oh, that's a good one. Yep, that's the blob that we're looking for. That's what we want. Just flip it so the feet stay if Ank wins. That's my suggestion. Flip it so the feet... No, they'd hate that. Yeah, they would hate that one, Timmy boy. They would hate that one. Because they're all rooting for Alex Pereira. Now, what kind of type is... Metal type. Metal type. For Shamil the Blob Gaziev. Let me get my photo up in here. Oh, too much. We got to crop that out. That's good. Yeah, that's a good... Oh, we're cooking here. We're cooking here. We're on now. We're on now. I've literally woke up 5 a.m., driven to work just to find out it was my off day at least 3 to... Oh, dude. That's probably worse. That's probably worse, Alex. At least I, had an attempt at going back to bed and going to sleep. Couldn't sleep because I had a fucking cup of coffee, but... Jeez, man, that is worse. This is what happens when you threaten taking away Alexa Grasso's feed emoji. What do you mean, York? The chat just abandons me. You guys ever notice how lots of Pokemon names are just what the creature basically is, but spelled backwards? Like Ekans and Orbit. I did see that once. Yeah, Larry. I had read that somewhere in passing on the internet, man. Oh, yeah. Remember the one named Muck? You should put up a pic of it. Yeah, I do. Like, are you saying we should put Muck in there? Although Muck does just spell calm, doesn't it? But so you're saying we should put Muck in there for Shamil the Blob Gaziev? We can do that. Yeah, I feel like, can you not land a goddamn plane on my house right now? Unbelievable. My favorite too is the index one. It's the long... Okay, Kenny Ripper. That's some funny shit, man. I've done it. What was from my mate. He put my phone and my clock forward by 3 hours. That's the worst, Tim. That's the worst, man. Like, that way you didn't even need to get up. Like, my body had woken itself up because it was convinced that I was running late for work. It was convinced, man. Make him a normal type. Just image search Muck Poker. I just did. I can see it. I think it's perfect. What's up, Johnny? How are you, bro? Ash is the best Pokemon catcher of all time. That's what the propaganda will have you believe. The Pokemon propaganda. But it was actually Red, which was you. It is just a cum monster. Like, yeah, it is disgusting, but it is also Gazia. All right, let's put Muck in there for Shamil Gaziev. Here's a nice photo of Muck that I've just found. All right, let me swap that up. Save. Oh, man. This is a goated idea. I don't know why people in the videos don't like this idea. All right, where are we at? That one's got to go. There we go. All right, cool. Okay, there we go. Shamil the Blob Gaziev. All right, you want him to be a normal type? All right, if you say so. I feel like it's funnier to have him as a steel type because nothing breaks Shamil. Nothing breaks him. You know what I mean? Or Jeff Molina. Or Jeff Molina. Oh, you're good? That's good, Johnny. Good to hear. Fighting special powers, mukbang master. True, true. Professional athlete, guys. The UFC heavyweight division. I know, dude. I know it's disgusting, isn't it? Okay, there, we got that. We got that. The variation, none, subtype, basic, rarity. Oh, we can mix and match. I forgot. We can do this. I think they can get 2 subtypes. Dual type. There we go. We'll make him half normal, half steel. There you go, mate. Special attack, cardiac arrest. Give him an ability called burst that expels all of his energy. Yeah, we can do that. All right, let's do this then. So how many hit points has he got? He's probably got less than, because he can't go 5 rounds. So he can only, his hit points can only be 20 minutes. He's only got 20 minutes of hit point. He can't go all 5 rounds. He can't go 25 minutes. So he's only got 20 hit points. Where do you put in the little hit points, fight icon, trainer badge, number, category? Here we go. Height, weight. Weight. How much does Shamil the Blob Gaziev weigh? I think he's got a cut weight, doesn't he? 360 pounds. Heavyweight, beautiful. 370 plus. 360, 370 plus. 360 plus. Bust, Dougie, read English. I'll get there. Like, give me a second, mate. All right, I'm telling you, I didn't have a lot of sleep. Okay, now we get to the abilities. So his weakness type surely has to be. Oh, what can his weakness type be? Huh. We'll go with none. We'll type in a weakness. We'll add a weakness for Shamil the Blob. Fighting type. Ooh, weakness type. Do they have a fighting type? Fighting. Yes. Done. Fighting type. That's a good one. Done. All right, now we get to fill in the fun stuff. Burst is a good one. I don't really understand what we're doing because I don't know Pokemon apart from that hunt where everyone went looking for them. That was a game, Timmy. That was like a mobile phone game. It was called Pokemon Go. It took over the world, but it was actually a CIA tracking game. Yeah. Weakness, Alexa Grasso's feet. That'll be yours, York. Maybe at the end of this year, instead of doing a awards ceremony, I'll turn you guys into Pokemon cards. Weakness type, anything with card. All right, so firstly, let's go with the... Where are the ability? All right, his first ability. What did you guys call it? Burst. What was burst? I want to huck-tuck on someone's toes so fucking bad. What is bust? Sorry, bust. My bad, mate. What is with you in the toes today? This is getting out of hand today. Okay, empties all of your energy into one big meaty hook. How about that? Moody Wizard, what's up, brother? This is a special segment we have on the live streams. It's called Turning Fighters into Pokemon Cards for upcoming events. Right now, we're taking the fighters from UFC Saudi Arabia and turning them into Pokemon cards. This is Shamil the Blob Gaziev. He's got 20 minutes of hit points. He's in the UFC heavyweight division. His ability is bust all of his energy to get... Dougie doesn't even know what it is, so... An actual blob, I see. You see Moody. You see the game. You see the game. What does he do? He gives a big old pump and dump. Okay. How about this one? Kenny, you bloody ripper. Bust. He gives a big old pump and dump into a big meaty hook, hoping to finish her before the 20 minutes is over. Oh, how about before the 4th round? How about that, Kenny, you bloody ripper? What do you reckon about that one, mate? That one's pretty good. Let's go in with one more. We'll add a weakness. Is weakness 1S or 2S's? We'll go 1S. Whatever. We'll go 1S. Fuck it. Kenny, you bloody ripper says, Dougie, you know that ability is not like an ability you use as a move on a card, right? I commented this before. You know that ability is not like an ability you use as a move on a card, right? Yeah, I know, but let's not get caught into the bloody minutiae of it. You know what I mean? Let's not get down in the little do's and don'ts of it. Let's just keep it easy for the memes to carry across the different communities. You know what I'm saying, Kenny? It's not like MMA fans are massive Pokemon card enthusiasts anyway. Timmy says, of course it was Dougie. I didn't know Uber did Facebook, MyGov, the other social media apps, even Gumtree does it, so I'm not surprised. Yeah, no, well, it was because kids were taking it. Like, all the other apps, they're very good at doing it in the outdoors, Timmy. Very good at doing it in the outdoors. But people were taking their phones into the houses and into buildings and trying to catch Pokemon with them. Inside the building. So not only could Google and Uber and Facebook and all of that geo-map the entire outside world, but Pokemon Go allowed them to start geo-mapping the inside world and inside spaces as well. What's up, Sniff? How are you, brother? Hamzat Chimaev, Drickus Duplessis. What's up, dude? We're doing Just Fighters from UFC Saudi Arabia next weekend. We're just going through the card and doing them. What's up, DJ Aiden? How are you, brother? The abilities are the ones that use energy. The moves are the Pokemon that have, but yeah, we can give them funny moves. But this bumfuck Pokemon Cup. But this... Okay, so what do we do? One ability, one move, and one weakness. Alright, Kenny? That'll make you... I didn't know... Kenny, do you play the Pokemon card trading card game? Have you got the app? You seem locked into this. More so than I would expect. Alright, we'll do one move, one weakness. Brother, look up a... I'm looking at one right now on the screen. I'm looking at one right now on the screen. Weakness... Cardio. Oh my god. The biggest helicopter is like right in front of the window. No, the app is Mad John Jones, but I do have my childhood card collection. Fair enough. Fair enough. Weakness. Cardio. Now, what is Shamil Gaziev's only attack? Smush would be it, right? Smother? Thanks, Dougie. That's all the info. A crazy conspiracy theorist. Well, I thought you would enjoy that, Timmy boy. I thought you're a man after my own heart. What is his only attack? I guess it would have to be Smother, wouldn't it? Smush? Yeah, it would have to be Smush. I like it. Axis is coming after you for dissing Alexa Grasso. I never dissed Alexa Grasso's feet, mate. I just made fun of you guys for having a horrible, disgusting foot fetish. What Pokemon card are you looking at for reference? I'm looking at Muck's Pokemon card right now. He's got his ability is poison sacks, toxic strike, weakness, resistance, retreat, all that kind of stuff. Now, I'm going to give him 0 retreat points because he will literally quit on the fight himself. Give him 0 retreat points. And then a little bit of flavor down here at the text. Although you're a blob, Lucas has rallied a fan base for you. There we go. I feel like that's pretty... Select icon text, UFC. Get rid of that. None. I feel like this is pretty good. I feel like we've done pretty good with the first one off the bat. I feel like we've done pretty good with that. But we got the Shamil the Blob Gaziev card. He's got 20 minutes of HP. He's a heavyweight. We've got Bust. He gives a big old pump and dump into a big meaty hook, hoping to finish her before the 4th round. His attack is Smush. You can only use this for 1 turn, then you run out of air. His weakness is Cardio. I feel like we've done pretty bloody good with this one. Sniff, what's the name of that channel? What are you talking about, not the aim, bro? Your commitment to this feed is unyielding. It is, isn't it, Tim? Cooking with the fucking hell, Sniff. What mark card are you looking at with Toxic Strike? Show it. I will show it to you. 1 second. Right here, mate. I don't know if you can see it. It might screw my entire screen up. Yeah, it is gonna. Yeah, it's gonna screw my entire screen up. I got it set up, like, cropped in a perfect way to fit the current Pokemon cards, bro. But, yeah, I don't know what to tell you. It's that one there. You can sort of see the edge of it on my screen. It's that one there. So, yeah. I just didn't want to move the screen around too much because it'll screw up. There we go. Yeah, it's screwed up what I've done here on this side. 1 second, guys. There we go. All right, that's Shamil the Blob Gaziev. Let's move on to someone else. He's got one of those really nice... okay, sniff it. Oh, God. But the attack should be Smush. It's down there. It's down there. It's right there. Because you can't actually, like, put in a weakness. So I put in 2 attacks and then make the second attack the weakness just to make it easier for, like, non-Pokemon card guys. Easier to understand. Let's move on to the next one. Who do you want to see next out of UFC Saudi Arabia Fight Night? Who have you got? You've obviously got Israel Adesanya, Nasruddin Imavov, Shara Magomedov, Marco Venom Page, Sergey Pavlovich, Jairzinho Rogan Strike, Syed Nurmagomedov. That's on the main card? Get the fuck out of here. Vinicius Oliveira. You're using some editor for it? Yeah, I'm using PokemonCardMaker.net. So it only gives you, like, selected things that you can pick from. I thought you were layering these. No. That would take too much fucking. Let's do Terrence McChinney. Let's do Terrence McChinney. Yeah. So it's their template. Maybe it's a legal thing. Maybe, but it only gives you, like, specific options. So yeah, that's why I can't do much. Dougie, since Pokemon is hella John Jones, can you do Street Fighter next time? Dougie, do you know what a 4570 is? Mate, everyone knows what a 4570 is. It was fucking embarrassing that Rampage didn't know what a 4570 was. You know, Sniff, I wouldn't mind doing Street Fighter. The problem is, mate, I played Mortal Kombat. I didn't play Street Fighter. I don't know why. Like, we just didn't have it. Like, in my house, it was really big on the point blank. Point Blank, Time Crisis, and Mortal Kombat. These were my PlayStation 1 era games that I had, bro. So I'd be like a fish out of water with this, you know? But yeah. I played Counter-Strike. My brother still smashes Counter-Strike every single night. To this day. To this day. Imagine if Rampage beat the fuck out of Holland in that podcast. It would be the most entertaining thing ever. I am very surprised that he didn't. I'm very, very surprised that he didn't. Because Kevin Holland was fucking asking for it. It was like Kevin Holland was like looking at Rampage, like begging him to hit him. It was very strange. Now, Terrence McChinney. We need to find a nice photo of him unconscious. That's the one. That's the one. Save image as. That is the one. Counter-Strike fell off hard. I'm not going to lie. I stopped playing like 8 years ago. That's fair enough. Like, I never really got into... Like, I kept up with Call of Duty. I liked Call of Duty a lot. But even Call of Duty Mobile I kept up with. Like, I like Call of Duty Mobile. I think it's one of the funnest ones. Why would I want Safe Search on? That's fucking weak, bro. What's up, Miguel? How are you, brother? Well, check this one out, not the aim, bro. I'm pretty sure that's the one. I'm pretty sure that's the one that I just pulled up. Because I wanted a nice, good one. No, no, no. This one. Oh, this is the Bomb Fin one. The Bomb Fin. Like, how many fucking times has this kid been knocked out? Oh, my God. Page and Shada is cool. It's going to be a sick fight, Miguel. He wasn't talking about a 45-70 handgun. I think he was talking about caliber of bullets, or wasn't he? Kev probably thought it'd be a better look to get his ass beat by Rampage and not be able to fight against subbed in round 1 by Artie. You know what, Larry? Kevin has slid into a level of delusion where that might be, like, believable, man. That is something that I could picture. Like, he gets into a fight outside of the fight, and that way he doesn't get embarrassed. Holland was close to getting cut. The UFC won't be willing to pay him to fight bottom level. No, dude, I agree, Toad. Like, I didn't realize how much he's getting paid. But yeah, he's on 200K to show. They're not paying him 200K to fight guys coming out of the fucking Contender Series. That's for sure. Terrence McKinney had CTE from all the drugs before fighting. That's probably why he gets slept a lot. Could be sniff also because he's just a shit fighter that keeps his head on a straight line. But yeah, don't do meth and cage fight, you know? What's the name of that female WMMA fighter who does a whole bunch of meth? What's her name? Can't remember her name. Counter-Strike was the best game for talking shit at yelling at other people, being funny and laughing a lot in comp mode. Every lobby was a shit show. Call of Duty was the same as well, wasn't it? Holland should fight Rampage. He should. Rampage will fucking kill him. Laurel Murphy, bro. Laurel Murphy. That's the one. Thank you, not the aim, bro. Holland made so much money by being a complete bum in the last 5 years. Yeah, not the aim, bro. They pay him too much. Your high-level grappler like the Riddler, all the trash talk doesn't matter because you can take the fight wherever you want to. Yeah. I guess, well, unless the opponent has really, really good takedown defense. But I get what you're saying, man. Hey, Dougie, how is summer in Australia? It's cold in Florida. What's up, Miguel? I hope you're doing good, man. The summer is, it's quite nice right now, actually. It's quite nice. It's beautiful weather right now. It's Friday afternoon. The sun is shining. I have to go to work tomorrow, but it is what it is. Counter-Strike was Call of Duty, but with Americans and Russians in the same lobbies. Oh, my God. I can imagine. I can imagine. Ugh. That's how I know. It's Kliak Biat. Makes sense. It's winter, not summer. In America, it's winter. You're on the other side of the world. I am on the other side of the world, mate. You're not wrong. Terrence McChinney. Now, I think it's only fair that he is some sort of... Where is the fairy type? He needs to be a fairy type Pokemon. That's better. There we go. Fairy. Fairy type Pokemon. Yep, that makes sense. In the 70s, a 4570 nomenclature means the cartridge had 70 grains of black powder. Thank you, Sniff. I didn't know that, mate. I don't need to know that. And unfortunately, that's going to be one of those weird things that you just remember for no reason. So I'm happy that's in there now. Thanks, brother. You're 9,000 miles away. Pavlovich or Big Boy? Pavlovich, of course. Orthodox Russian supremacy. Orthodox Russian power. The Kevin Holland podcast was so fun. It was fucking pathetic, wasn't it, mate? Terrence McBloody Chinny. I bet Holland didn't know that, Sniff. I bet he didn't, mate. Retreat? Absolutely no retreat. Costs nothing to get him out of there. Weakness. Lightning. Anyone that strikes like lightning gets him out. Attack. Anyone's fist. Hit points? 0. Card flavor. How are you? Yeah, I think that's done. I think you're Serbian. I am, man. I'm half Serbian. My mother's Serbian. My dad's Aussie. Not the AM bro says, I bet Holland didn't know that, Sniff. Do you know what? Why would that be not the AM bro? Izzy is going to win, yes or no? Izzy is oldest fight. Izzy is going to win. He looked phenomenal in his last fight against Dricus du Plessis. Although Imavov can do a little bit of grappling, but they might be able to get in there. But Izzy's known how to counter grapple for a very long time. So if I was a gambling man, I'd put my money on Izzy. Holland might be an NPC who doesn't know he's an NPC. None of the NPCs know that they're NPCs. Sniff. None of the NPCs know that they're NPCs. Did anyone catch that Forbes article that they found by their powers of advertising that only 10 to 15% of the actual consumer base of the United States is awake and make their own decisions? The rest of the consumer base can be pretty easily fooled with good marketing. It was in Forbes. The problem with people saying, oh, why don't people knee Marab on a takedown attempt is because he feints the overhand right, the immediate takedown. Either get hit by a punch or get taken down. Yeah, he's really leaning into this. I'm loving this new MMA move that we're seeing. Marab's leaning into it. Buckley's leaning into it. DDP's leaning into it. It's the big overhand, but it's also followed by the ankle pick as well. So yeah, like you need to pick your poison. You either putting your hands down and looking out for that ankle pick while that big over the hand is coming over the top, you know? It's pretty fun. What is counter grappling? I'm not an NPC. The funny thing is about the whole 85% of the community is NPCs is which ones? Who are the ones that are? You know what I mean? Dougie thinks Sean beat Marab. I do, Miguel. I do. I know that Sean beat Marab, and, we can prove it through the power of punching. I did a lot of mushrooms last year, and since then I've noticed it's way more difficult to use a keypad on my phone. Interesting. I wonder if that's why I suck at using the keypad on my phone. Huh. Yeah. I see what he means. What do you mean, Miguel? Anybody else feel like Imavov, the type of guy to be way too overconfident in his grappling and maybe, just maybe, hand Izzy's first sub win on a silver platter? I think you said Izzy might win by sub. Someone said it the other day They're seeing the same thing you're seeing, Larry. Christian Gray finally made it. What's up, Chris? How are you, brother? I will come down under and ankle pick your butt. Why, mate? Why? We're mates. Umar looked good early. He did, bro. He did. It was too bad that he didn't keep up the kicking game. It was Khabib's fault that Umar lost. Because at the start of round 3, Khabib said to him, "You only wrestle now. From now on, you only wrestle." And he was having success with the striking. Marab landed a really good punch at the end of round 5. He did. He did. That's true. Ever since 2020, I just lost all trust in our medical industry. I don't trust the FDA either. Good. You shouldn't. You shouldn't. You shouldn't trust them. They're there for money. Yeah, you should look for natural health but you need to mix it. Like, you need to, I believe, like, if something's happening, you should try medicine, like herbal medicine first. But if that's not working and that's not clearing up, then of course, like, you know, it's good that we have antibiotics. NPCs are people who go along with what the government wants. Yes, not the Ambro. Not just that, man. That is a part of it as well. But yeah, it's about being like super unplugged. I agree, Tim. I saw what you meant on damage by Sean winning. Thanks, Miguel. Dougie thinks that we're all NPCs and that he's the free thinker, but he doesn't realize that half of us are bots. I think you can zone in and out of consciousness. You know what I mean? Like, I go into NPC mode pretty easily, mate. Like in traffic or when I'm talking to the walls, working away. Yeah, you can zone out and go into NPC. And also, like, even if you are an awakened soul, you can slip back into being an NPC pretty easily. Like, it's easy to fall asleep. Like, look at all the people that think Orange Man is here to save them. They were all the people that were, like, very rah-rah freedom in 2020. And now the guy's just gone and signed, like, 100 executive orders that have cut down every level of government that protects them from authoritarianism and empowered the exact oligarchy that were oppressing them during 2020, all the tech billionaires, and they're all clapping about it. Like, it's very, like... You can lull back into sleep. Anyway, let's not get into that. Let's make Pokemon cards instead. Wouldn't that be fun? Terrence McChinney, 0 HP, knocked out, weak to anyone's fist. How are you even in the UFC? Melbourne, Victoria, Australia. That's where I'm at, brother. I couldn't hurt an Aussie hair in your body. Thank you, Christian Grey. Although my body doesn't have any hairs on it, mate. Smooth as a walrus. Wasn't me. I wonder if it was Nacho. It was Nacho. I'll sprinkle it. Could have been Nacho. No chance Izzy. What's up, Totemov? No chance Izzy finishes Imavov. I think it's going to be a decision, but I do think it's going to be Izzy victory. Next time for a good bet, I'm going to wager Dougie feet emoji. Yeah, do it, mate. Izzy is 80 in fighting years. He is, but he was like one takedown away from being the champ again. I'm just stuffing my face with Krispy Kremes right now after a massive womp. So, oh, dude, I love Krispy Kremes. I'm jealous right now. What's up, Crossover? What's up, Dougie? UFC Saudi Arabia, the real pay-per-view for February. It is, man. It's a true shame what they're doing to the Australian pay-per-view. You're a based Australian. Your government handled the big lie badly. It handled it exactly how it needed to. Yeah. I mean, for them, they think it went great, but I get what you're saying. Sometimes I find myself talking like Ariel Hawani, and I just sit back in shame. Wow, oh my goodness. What, me? No, I didn't do that. What did I do? Nothing. I never did anything at all. What happened to Vittori? Is he alive? He's got fight news coming very soon. Well, I wouldn't know either way because I'm a soulless soldier of Satan. Fine Christ, become based. Christian Gray says, how many Pokemon cards have I missed? This is the second one. You've got Shamil the Blob Gaziev right there. 20 hit points. His ability is Bust. He gives a big old pump and dump into a big meaty hook, hoping to finish her before the 4th round. His attack is Smush. You can only use this for 1 turn, then you run out of air. His weakness is Cardio, and his weakness type is Fighting. Then we've got Terrence McChinney and this bloke walking towards us. Terrence McChinney, 0 HP, weak to anyone's fist. Weakness is the lightning, because he strikes like lightning. And his little bit of flavor at the bottom there is, how are you even in the UFC? Let's do another one. Let's do another one. Who should we do next? That's a good question, I say, to chat. That was a spot on, Ariel. Thanks, man. Do you guys have Krispy Kremes down under? We do. When the first one opened, I waited in line for I was 17. And I waited in line for hours to get into the very first Krispy Kreme that opened in Melbourne. Yeah. Yeah, decision is definitely a safe assumption, but I'm sure the odds it'll be minus 300 or so. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I think the odds will be very skewed, but I think it'll be safe for a decision. Yeah. Where was I at? Sorry. It's hard to ever trust the government again after the big lie. If you do, you're just severely low IQ. Yeah, I know. Which is why I'm shocked at all the people that are just clapping at the exact same people that were in power during 2020 and some of the people that caused 2020. They just gave themselves more executive power and everyone's clapping about it. It's very weird to me. But like Tim said, I don't get drawn into the whole left boot, right boot paradigm. That was a spot on, Ariel. Thanks, man. I hope they're making Marvin versus Mikael Pereira. That'd be good. I like that. Ferguson versus Guida. I think Guida's out of the UFC, Miguel. I'll take Polo in a rematch too. No, Larry. What do you mean? Wait, against two. I'm loving my NPC Big Bang Theory watch at the moment. It's the weekend, so it's weed time also. Science Strong, Evolution Core. It's fucking absurd and disproven, but I'm laughing my ass. Enjoy the weekend, Timmy boy. You're not going to believe this, but 2 of the Krispy Kreme donuts are Pop-Tart themed. I would believe that with you, Christian Grey. I'll send a pic on the Discord. Please do, mate. Please do. You know who to do next. He's not on the card, mate. He's not on the card. Is McKinney the one that was beefing super hard with the Guru and tried to dox him? Yes, that was him. Dual Pokemon card of Vittori. We're doing Saudi Arabia ones. Dougie, do you know what I like to do with Krispy Kreme donut? I don't want to know. The GFL draft. Oh my god, the GFL draft is embarrassing. The moon landing was fake. The US didn't go to the moon. I believe that. Are you going to watch the PFL? Yeah, I will. I'm going to try and watch the BKFC as well. Who are we going to do next? Let's do Izzy, mate. Let's do Izzy. Shall we do Izzy? Let's do Izzy. How much longer have I got? 15 minutes. Yeah, let's do Izzy. Now, obviously, Izzy is another fairy-type Pokemon. Because, obviously. McKinney versus the MMA Guru. Yeah, so Terrence McKinney got sick of the MMA Guru saying that he has no chin. But he does have no chin. And then McKinney was trying to dox him. And Guru was like, my fucking family live there. I live with my mum and dad, cunt. And I make fun of a certain ethnicity of people that send you death threats. Could you please not fucking dox me just because I am a fan of sport, laughing at an athlete who gets knocked out in a combat sport? So yeah, there was a little bit of heat between them. Dougie, have you got any hot takes? Yeah, lots. Oh my god, so many. I seem to be getting in trouble for them every single day lately. Sean O'Malley beat Marab Divalashvili. Drickus du Plessis beat Sean Strickland. Drickus du Plessis is going to beat Sean Strickland again. The fighters get paid too much. WMMA is not worth watching. I think they're about it. That I get in trouble for the most. I think that the hot takes I get in trouble for the most. Usman versus Hughes. Ireland versus Russia. It's going to be good. Marvin versus Polo, completely unnecessary and not at all my first choice, but I think Mikael is the only other ranked guy that would be a good rematch and isn't ready. Yeah, I think Marvin versus Mikael would be good. I like that one a lot. Booked with someone else, and Polo would be my first choice of. Yeah, okay, I get what you're saying there. Yeah, Paolo needs a win. I don't think he has a win over anyone ranked currently in the UFC, Larry, which is kind of crazy, right? Izzy's weakness is dogs. Yes. I knew it was fake because I could see the stars through that plasma that they called the moon. Well, yeah, and there's a lot of that. Like, the documentary A Funny Thing Happened on the Way to the Moon does a lot of good work on it. Guru can clip Terrence on the chin and KO him possibly. What's up, Christian Grey? Why are you saying Dougie? Dougie, there's a dude named Arcs138 on that site that YouTube won't let you type in. Chat, he's legit. Dougie would KO Terrence McKinney. Dougie, I don't understand. Are you guys all telling me about the same thing? Is something trying to happen right now? I don't know what's going on. Why is Izzy your favorite fighter? Izzy is not my favorite fighter at all. Dougie, there's a dude named Arch on that site that won't let you type in chat. He's legit. Oh, okay, cool. Done, Sniff. I'll find it. Thanks, mate. Dougie's favorite fighter is Alex Pereira. Dougie's favorite fighter is not Alex Pereira. Dougie's favorite fighter is... Who's my favorite fighter? It's still Dustin. It's still Dustin Poirier. It's still Dustin. He's not done yet, boys. It's not over yet. Dougie likes turtles. I do like turtles. Israel Adesanya. We need a good photo for Israel Adesanya. We need a good photo for Israel Adesanya. Yep, that's the one. Yep, obviously that's the one. If he's a fairy type Pokemon, you have to have that photo. You can't not. Otherwise, you don't understand what you're doing. This is cooking on the internet. What I'm doing right here, you guys don't understand what you're seeing. What you're seeing right here is a master of memetics at work. This is the shit right here. Do you see what's happening? Do you see what's happening? This is how you create memes. Turtles are a very underrated animal. They're super wise. They live forever. And they carry their house around with them like a van lifer that knows that the end is near. That is just... Cinema. Cinema. Oh, cinema. Why is Izzy Dougie's favorite fighter? It's not. It's not. Turtles are very under. I like turtles a lot. Turtles are cool. Yes. 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 Week 2. Press conferences. Yes. Yes. Ability. Red Rocket. No. 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 Ability. Boob power. Attack. We gotta add an attack. Hang on. I've got all this mixed up. Hang on. Moves. That goes down the bottom. That goes down the bottom. Here we go. Okay. The attack is... Izzy looks like he should have a large water jug. Oh, sniff. God damn it, man. Jesus, dude. Why do I read sniffs out loud? Actually, would love to pet a snapping turtle one day. So would I, Chris. It'd be fucking awesome, man. Character type should be a mama bird. Oh, Larry. That's a good one. Attack. Now, what do you call the attack of someone who can knock people out when his boob grows? It's not EPO. What drug gives you knockout power? It's not EPO. What's the name of the drug that should go here, guys? Because EPO is the cardio-based steroid. But what's one that makes you grow a tit? It's not Dianabol, because that's too easy to pick up. He wouldn't be doing Dianabol. Would it be Trent? No, Trent is another one for cardiovascularity. What is the drug? Deadly Doggy Diddly. I'm off, mate. Been really enjoying your content over the last few weeks. Thank you, Moody. I really appreciate it, man. Thanks for popping in and saying hi. I really appreciate it, dude. Thank you very much, man. That means a lot. No, estrogen doesn't add to your knockout power, though. It's whenever he gets a knockout, he's got a tit. So it's got to be something... Is Anavar... I think Anavar's Canavar... Winstrol and Anavar are both cardiovascular drugs. Boob spinach, like Popeye, except he's make his boobs grow instead of his... That's pretty good, actually. We could go attack boob spinach. Yeah. Yeah. Boob spinach. I got a random membership I've been watching ever since. Well, thanks, Moody. You probably got one either off Larry here, Tim. No, you probably got one off Tim, who's done a couple of gifted memberships, or the MMA Guru, who pops in from time to time and says hey and does a couple of gifted memberships. So yeah, man, I'm happy you enjoyed it. A lot of people came from the MMA Guru raids. So cool, dude. I'm happy you're enjoying the content, man. Boob Sproutus. That's a good one. Hey, thanks for renewing your membership, Moody Wizard. I appreciate it, man. Enjoy all the back-end content. There's going to be a meme. If you guys want to leave some memes in the Discord, I'm going to make a meme, because I have to go to work tomorrow anyway, so before I go to work, I'll shoot a quick video. I'll make a meme reaction video for the members. I'll make it and just chuck it in the Discord tomorrow. Hey, gifted 5 membership. Good on you, Moody. Thank you so much, man. You're good, bro. You're good, bro. Testosterone. Yes, that is the one. That is the one. People forget, man. Dougie is MMA Guru's favorite Aussie named MMA Doug. Thanks, Christian Grey. Yes, dude. Testosterone. Testosterone. That you have finished this card off, Sniff. It needed much love from Tassie. Oh, thanks, man. I can't love Tassie. Would love to go and actually set foot on it one day. Took a cruise to Tassie and it was so fucking windy down there. The cruise ship just did laps. They couldn't pull in and actually land. Yet to actually set foot on Tassie. Look forward to it one day. That was perfect. This needed that. Testosterone. Yep. KO. Tit growing power. And since we've got 2 boob jokes in there, let's change the ability to Red Rocket. Oh, that's it. That is cinema. Weakness, psychic type, because Drickus du Plessis can get in his head. No, weak 2. Yeah, and weakness is psychic because Drickus can get in his head. Yep. The Prince of Africa. No, the Princess. Look at this. This is our this might be our finest work, chat. This might be the best Pokemon card we've ever done. We've done some fucking good Pokemon cards, but this one might be the best one we've ever done. Oof. Israel Adesanya. 0 hit points. Red Rocket gets dogs hards. Attack. Testosterone. KO tit growing power. Week 2. Press conferences. The Princess of Africa. And psychic weakness because Drickus du Plessis gets in your head. Oh boy, that is... Kyle Russman, Discord takes concern me, Dougie. What do you mean, Kyle? What's happening in the Discord? What's happening in the Discord? I have no idea what you're talking about. Kyle. What have I done in the Discord? I'm a member now. What's up, Ali? How are you, brother? You're a member now? Enjoy the back-end content, mate. Yarn won clearly. Oh, that's kind of tongue-in-cheek, dude. To take the anti-Alex Pereira stuff with a little bit of tongue-in-cheek, just to annoy Nacho, mainly, to be honest. Just to pour a little bit of water on the Alex Pereira fan base, to be honest, mate. Ali, in the back end, you're going to see an extra content. You're going to see a simulated fight on UFC 5 between MMA Guru and MMA Joey. You're going to see a American Foods tier list, which is going to be great. You're going to see meme reaction videos. I'm going to film another one tomorrow. So enjoy all that extra content in the back end. UFC Pokemon cards for... You got Shamil the Blob Gaziev. You got Terrence McChinney. And Israel Adesanya, I think the Israel Adesanya one might be our finest work. We've done a lot of good Pokemon cards. That one is I'm going to have to save that one. That one's a really, really good. So yeah, I really enjoyed that. Sorry, Christian Great. The most underrated Simpsons character of all time. The lawyer. What's the lawyer's name? I love the lawyer. Or Ralph Wiggett. The lawyer is so fucking funny to me. I can't remember his name. But every scene... He reminds me a lot of Zap Brannigan. Which is, like, to me, like, of the whole Matt Groening universe. Was that the Simpsons creator's name? Matt Groening? Out of the whole Matt Groening universe, I have to go with Zap Brannigan. And the lawyer reminds me a lot. I'll look him up. The Simpsons lawyer. No, he's an idiot. Lionel Hutz. Lionel Hutz. I love Lionel Hutz. So fun. Every entrance Lionel Hutz is so funny. Oh, man. Lionel Hutz is fucking goated. Dougie, what are your thoughts on the verdict scoring in general? Do you give much weight to how the global viewers score the fight? Any more or less, mate, than how the media members score them? I would give it about the same amount of weight because everyone's biased. So it's very easy for like the fan favorite to win a lot on verdict. Yeah. So it's a hard one, isn't it, dude? Groening is pronounced like Greening. No shit. Okay, thanks for letting me know. Matt Greening. I didn't know that. Yeah, man. I don't know. I think they're a good indicator for like the way that we're all watching it. And I do think that when people are scoring on I don't know, maybe I'm just being a little bit too delusional here, thinking that people are trying to do the right thing. But I think if you're hardcore enough to bother putting in your picks onto verdict and then scoring along live every single fight on verdict, then you're trying to do it in a non-biased way because you care about the scoring of MMA. But it's like a fan vote, isn't it? It's like a fan vote, really. Really, I'm very interested to see what happens when we have an AI that can score MMA fights and put that against some of like the biggest robberies of all time. I want to see an AI that can score MMA fights and then plug in super close fights, plug in robberies, plug in fights that are easy to pick, and I'm very interested to see how the AI would cause it. Peter Griffin could defeat Homer Simpson in an MMA fight. Yeah, dude. Peter Griffin's got so many rounds in with that fucking chicken. Absolutely, Johnny. I believe that. I like how Johnny has started to just say things during the streams, like wild and outrageous things. And it's funny because 50% of the time I'm like, no, Johnny, that's the most retarded thing I've ever read. But then the other part I'm like, yeah, that's not bad actually, Johnny boy. That's not bad at all. Happy Australia Day weekend, Dougie, you bloody ripper. Thank you, Eric, man. Happy Australia Day weekend to you, mate. I'm working tomorrow, but I am going to give myself the Monday off because it's going to be near 40 degrees. And yeah, I've had a hell of a week doing a demo all week, so I'm ready for a sleep.